What's up guys, it's Snobby Steven here. Alright, so I haven't posted videos too lately, and that's because I've been really busy. If you guys seen past videos, I did get a job with GameStop as a game advisor. So I've been working a lot, getting to know the ropes there and stuff. So I've been really busy, and then also on my new desk that I'm also building, I've been working a lot on that as well. But as you guys know, this past weekend was Nuketown 24/7 along with double XP. Now first off, I just wanted to say that was fun. Now you think after playing Nuketown 24/7 that you'd get pretty bored of it. I actually did not. Maybe it's because I was doing really good just about most of the matches. I was always going positive and usually had myself on the top of the board most of the time. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, and plus I was leveling like every 2 games. When I started playing this Nuketown 24/7, I was level like 26. I'm now level 46 now. It is almost 50, almost time to prestige again. This will be my 3rd prestige, I think it is. So pretty much in this video here, I am just going to give you some tips that helped me do the games that I did. Some of these games I was breaking 100 kills and under 50 deaths. Now I know 2KD isn't the best in the world, but on Nuketown it's pretty hard to stay alive to get like a 10 KD or something like that, especially with how much rushing is going on at Nuketown, because it's a very small map, and the game types really depended on how we did the turnout. Like the team deathmatch, that's where nobody got a lot of XP because there's a limit on the kills. Now domination, demolition, stuff like that, kill frenzy. The demolition, which is what this game type is right here, this is where I get, I break the hundreds in the kill. In this game I think I hit 98 and like 46 or 50 or something like that. So I'm pretty much going to tell you guys what I use, the class setup and stuff like that allows me to achieve this, because weapons did play a big part in this, and I always got the advantage as far as shooting goes because of the weapon I have. As you can see, I'm using the MLP, or MPL right now. Now this gun I never used this gun before, but I finally decided to try it out. It's a submachine gun and you unlock it at level 35. Now I personally really like it. I never used it before, but it did really well for me. One thing is, when you start, you only have 32 rounds in the chamber, which can suck because that goes through very quick, and I don't think I have it on this in this video. I think I'm using grip, which adds 1 bar of accuracy, which worked very well for me. But one of the things I discovered later on, and it worked very well for me, but you have to be right on with your shots, is if I used rapid fire with this gun. Now first off, you always got the kill because you put out so many more bullets than they did, and this is a very fast gun as it is. So you were always getting that advantage. Even if they saw you first, you're still the first one to kill them and win. Now the bad thing about rapid fire is, if you're not dead on, you'll dump a clip and not even touch them, and then you gotta reload, and by that time you're already dead, which can suck. So if you're not very good at aiming, I recommend you do not use rapid fire and that you just stick with the grip, because like I said, it could cost you more than you'll get advantage to. Another thing, some other good guns, maybe you don't have the the MPL yet or something like that. I personally, the guns that I used for this game type that I liked, I mean, a lot of you guys are probably going to say, you know, that's the Nuke guns, blah blah blah, but the AUG and the AK worked very well for me. I did not use the FAMAS on this map. I usually use the FAMAS quite a bit, and I know some people say it's a newbie gun and stuff, but it shoots very quick. And this match, that's what you need. You need fast firing, because you're always bumping into someone, and at that point it's whoever can get the first shot in or the most bullets in. Now if you use the AK-47, or you know, if you're using the FAMAS or the AUG, the one thing that I suggest for this map, as you can see, first off, you can see I do not use a scope. I don't usually use a scope, and for this map you do not need a scope because it is so close range. You know, a scope is not needed. But one of the things that, if you're not, this gun did not have it, so I couldn't use it, or as I probably would because of it being only a 32 round clip, is extended mag. That is 100% what you need for any type of Nuketown match, because it allows you, because most of the time you run into multiple people at once, and what it does is it allows you to get both guys without running out of ammo, compared to this gun where I can maybe get 2 guys and that's it. With extended clips, sometimes I can knock out 3 or 4 without reloading, and that helps a lot, especially in Nuketown, because you can see I'm just running the guys left and right here. So that is a big thing that you want to use here: extended mag, no scope, or rapid fire if you do not have extended mag. But if you have to choose between the two, I'd personally go with extended mag, because it allows you to get more kills when there's more guys around. Yeah, rapid fire gives you the advantage, so I mean, if you're dead shot, you know, rapid fire is staying for you, but not a lot of guns have rapid fire. Most guns have extended mag, and like that's its assault rifles, extended mag, you know, submachine guns, rapid fire. I'm not much of a submachine gun guy. The MPL is the only submachine gun that I ever use, but I am very happy with it and I continue to use it. But this gun, not very good when you hit distance maps. When I played distance maps, it pretty much was horrible. So the MPL might be just a Nuketown only map, at least for me it was. But pretty much here, those are the guns I'd use. Now when we get to, well, first off, your secondary. Here, don't worry with an RPG or any type of launcher. Have a secondary weapon, because with it being Nuketown, you are constantly going through bullets, and I can't tell you how many times I've run out of ammo and pulled out my secondary and got kills with it. And another suggestion for secondary is also put the rapid, or the where it turns into a fully automatic. That helps a lot for me, and it allows me to continue the fight with not much of a difference compared to what my main machine gun was. So definitely use a secondary pistol instead of an RPG. Now when we come down to grenades, I personally use the flash and Semtex for this map. You know, it's not very far. You can throw it to Semtex and throw them all the way across the map. A lot of kills, a lot of deaths. But with that happening, everyone's doing it. So what you want to do also for perk slots, as you can see, I have flak jacket on. I can't tell you how many times that has saved my life, because there's so many grenades flying around and stuff. That flak jacket comes in handy like a charm every single time. So very happy with using flak jacket, and that will save you a lot of deaths. Now I know you're giving up some stuff like Ghost, but this map Ghost is not going to help you at all, as you can tell, because there's people everywhere and you really can't hide. So flak jacket, best one I think for this map, and I use it for most matches, especially with demolition and everybody throwing grenades. Now when it comes to second hand, or perk number 2, definitely sleight of hand. Because this match, like I said, you're constantly in, you know, firefights, and you have to be able to reload very quickly to continue the fight. That way you do not die. because if the air guy reloads faster than you do, you will die, and simple as that. And then I use Marathon. This map, you probably really don't need it because, you know, it's not that far of a run, but I really just don't like any of the other perks available, so I just use Marathon all the time, and it gets me from one side of the map to the other at a full sprint. So I'm happy with Marathon, and you know, it keeps me going. So that's pretty much my class layout. As you can see here, another quick tip is don't sit and camp. It's Nuke Town. You gotta run. You gotta run up, and you just gotta bomb them with everything you can. So you see here, I'm sprinting, but I'm not doing a full sprint. I'm trying to keep my cover as well, and it seems to help a lot. And especially advance from one side, kind of ease your way up, and try not to backtrack so you don't get shot in the back. But it's nice to switch it up because they will start anticipating you being there, so it's good to always change it up.